You eat them for breakfast. You snack on them at work. You grab them when you're tired and just need something quick. Ultra-processed foods are everywhere, but most people have no idea what they're actually doing inside your body. By the end of this video, you will. Welcome to Health Decoded, where we break down complex health science into information you can actually use. Today we're going deep on ultra-processed foods, not just telling you they're bad, but showing you exactly what happens, step by step, from the moment you eat them. What are ultra-processed foods? First, let's define what we're actually talking about. Ultra-processed foods aren't just junk food. They're products that go through multiple industrial processes and contain ingredients you'd never find in a home kitchen. Things like high fructose corn syrup, hydrogenated oils, artificial flavors, emulsifiers, and preservatives. We're talking about packaged snacks, instant noodles, sugary cereals, flavored yogurts, fast food, sodas, and even some breads and sauces you think are harmless. Scientists classify foods using something called the NOVA system, and ultra-processed foods sit at the very top of that scale. The most altered, the most engineered, the furthest from real food. What happens in your body? Now here's where it gets serious. The moment ultra-processed food enters your body, your brain lights up. These foods are specifically engineered to hit what food scientists call the bliss point. The perfect combination of salt, sugar, and fat that overrides your natural fullness signals. Your brain releases dopamine, just like it does with addictive substances. You don't stop eating because you're full. You stop eating because the bag is empty, but it doesn't stop there. In your gut, ultra-processed foods begin disrupting your microbiome, the trillions of bacteria that control your digestion, immunity, and even your mood. The artificial emulsifiers and preservatives in these foods literally break down the protective mucus lining of your intestines. This creates what researchers call leaky gut, where toxins and bacteria start slipping into your bloodstream. Your immune system responds by triggering chronic inflammation, and chronic inflammation is the root cause of some of the most dangerous diseases in the world. Type 2, diabetes, heart disease, certain cancers, and depression. Studies have also shown that people who eat high amounts of ultra-processed foods have a significantly higher risk of obesity, not just because of the calories, but because these foods train your metabolism to store fat more efficiently. The long-term damage. If you eat ultra-processed foods consistently over months and years, here's what research shows happens. Your cardiovascular system takes a hit. The excess sodium, trans fats, and refined sugars raise blood pressure and increase LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, which builds up in your arteries over time. Your brain starts to suffer. A 2022 study published in JAMA Neurology found that high ultra-processed food consumption was directly linked to faster cognitive decline and higher risk of dementia. Your hormones get disrupted. Many ultra-processed foods contain endocrine-disrupting chemicals from their packaging and additives, which interfere with insulin, cortisol, and reproductive hormones. And perhaps most quietly damaging, your relationship with real food changes. Your taste buds literally adapt to hyper-stimulating flavors, making whole foods like vegetables and fruits taste bland by comparison. You become dependent on the intensity of processed food to feel satisfied. What you can do now, this isn't about being perfect, it's about being informed. You don't have to eliminate ultra-processed foods overnight, but start reading ingredient labels. If you see more than 5 ingredients and can't pronounce half of them, that's a signal. Swap one ultra-processed meal per day with something whole, an egg, a piece of fruit, rice, and vegetables. Small changes compound over time. Your body is remarkably good at recovering when you give it the right inputs. The gut microbiome can begin rebuilding within just a few weeks of dietary change. Inflammation markers drop. Energy improves. Sleep gets better. The food industry spends billions engineering these products to keep you hooked. The least you can do is understand what they're doing and make a conscious choice. That's what happens to your body when you eat ultra-processed foods every day. If this video gave you something valuable, subscribe to Health Decoded. We break down health science like this every week. And drop a comment below. What ultra-processed food do you find hardest to give up? I'll see you in the next one.